Hey there, it's John from Medicaps Consulting. If you've ever wondered what's more important, continuous improvement or respect for people, then this video's for you. Welcome to the Thursday Q&A. This is a question that comes up a lot in discussions when we're implementing some lean with clients. What's more important, respect for people or continuous improvement? Surely they're both equally important. No, it's kind of chicken and the egg, right? So if you think about it, if you want to have continuous improvement, people have to feel like they're empowered to do that. They have to feel like they're a reason for them to improve. Now, you can only do that if you engage with the people. You can only do that if you respect people enough to let them do things. So the first thing you have to build is that respect for people. Respect for people is about making people feel worthwhile. It's about somebody being able to leave work at the end of the day and think, I've done a good job today. Now that good job might be I hit my numbers. It might be I learned something new. It might be I helped coach a colleague. But they left that day feeling fulfilled, feeling like they mattered. And that's one of the things that a lot of companies, I guess, struggle with, is somebody should leave a company feeling like they matter. Now, it's not about pats on the back and high fives and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's nice. Everyone wants a pat on the back. One of the things about respect for people that people find challenging is that it is also about challenging people. It's about saying, oh, look, here's the target, and I know you're getting 10 of these done every hour, but actually we need 12. That's the target. I'm going to stretch you for that. It's not about setting impossible targets, but it's about setting realistic targets that you can say, right, you have to meet that. How do we get there? And asking them to come up with a way to do it. Not inflicting anything on them, not forcing anything, but say, oh, look, what do you need to be able to do this? It's also about taking somebody aside and saying, you're just not performing. It's disrespectful to that person not to tell them that they aren't meeting expectations. It's disrespectful to their workers not to let them know that somebody isn't performing and, and that you're not willing to help. It's about making sure you have the tools, the instructions, the processes. It's about making sure you're not overloading people. You know, it's not really that respectful of a person to treat them like a workhorse, and at the end of the day they leave exhausted and feeling like, well, I did my bit but nobody else did. Respect for people is about helping each person at the end of the day be a little bit better than they were yesterday and giving them space to be able to do that. If you think about it, if you have a situation where you don't let people make changes, you don't let them try things out, or that the culture is one where people know if they have a mistake, if they have a failure, there's going to be trouble, you're not going to get very much in the way of continuous improvement. People are not going to want to try things just in case it goes wrong. So building up and spending time developing the respect for people element in the short term is going to lead long term to far more continuous improvement and far better continuous improvement, because people will be able to take a bigger leap if they feel safer in the environment that they're in. If you don't have that respect for people at the start, you're never going to get true continuous improvement. You're never going to have an environment where people feel safe to open up and try things. Because if they think that the boss is going to come down on them for getting something wrong, or the improvement that they're suggesting not working out, they're not going to stick their neck out. They're not going to do it. So like any other chicken and egg, what comes first? You can't have a chicken without an egg. Your respect for people is the egg. That's the seed that everything grows from. Start there, everything else is going to follow.